How is everybody doing? This is the CGI podcast. I'm Tmorgg, and I am joined tonight by my sexy gang I got here with me. It's Mr. Boomer, and Oz, Hotbox, and special guest Moosey Cod. How you guys doing tonight?
I think we already fucked up. Isn't the name the TOS Podcast?
Oh, it
That's
is
okay.
a TOS.
Same
Rest
shit.
in
Tomato,
peace.
tomato.
That's just,
Boomer fix it in post.
that's just the branding. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'll dub over it. You know.
See, now I want a bad fucking kung fu movie dub over that shit.
I'll do a great Tmorgg accent. I'll be fine. Yeah.
I need it dubbed over and out of sync.
That works for me.
I'll see what we can do.
How's you guys' days been? It's been a smooth one for me. I've just been playing a lot of Minecraft today, not gonna lie.
A lot of Diablo today.
A lot of
Minecraft.
sleeping.
What are you doing in Minecraft, brother?
We just started a new realm, so been picking up the pieces.
Nice.
You guys,
Past the Iron Age, looking for diamonds, baby.
you know, Ven actually made a CGI Minecraft server realm, whatever the fuck you call it.
Mm-hmm.
Should
I might have to run it.
Right.
I think the distinction is important. Isn't it a realm and a server? Or oh no, it's a realm and a world. Those are the two different ones.
Yeah, world's like a
Gotcha.
private lobby. That's that's just like hosting it up versus like a realm is more like a server, I think, like a dedicated.
Yeah, gotcha.
Minecraft has got to be the GOAT off-season game, though. I've been running that one for like 3 years now. It's like, as soon as COD gets stale, let's get back on the craft.
I wish I got into it when I was a kid, but I got into it a couple of years ago, and it's been so fun.
Yeah, the game wasn't even out when I was a kid.
You're fucking old.
Yeah, I don't think it was for me. Either.
When did that game come out?
Hold on. Tmorgg
What,
Senses
like-
was saying 09.
Probably in the 2000s.
I don't know. I just found out yesterday that fucking Napoleon Dynamite is older than Boomer.
That's true. Mhm.
Damn.
Minecraft release.
The movie Napoleon Dynamite came out
wild.
before Boomer was born.
When did it?
No
when was,
way.
What was the first version of Minecraft released? That's what I'm trying to see.
Wait, so like vote for
09.
Pedro means nothing to you?
No. I've seen it. No.
Okay.
No. It's just
a retro classic to you.
It's older than me.
It's a retro classic to you.
Yeah. Okay. It came out in 2009. Damn it. I was really hoping there was
It's
some
a
like.
classic movie.
I was really hoping there was some like old school like beta that I could say, damn, Minecraft's older than me, but I can't.
Wait, Boomer, when were you born, bro? 2010?
The end of 2004.
Oh, okay.
Damn, okay. That's kind of wild.
He's
I'm a 90s kid.
92,
Yeah, me too.
turning 31 in 7 days. Fuck.
Oh, let's
Nice.
go.
How are the 30s treating you, brother?
You know, the 30s are great, man. 30s are the new fucking 20s, I'll tell you that. It basically feels like
Yeah.
you're 20, but like wiser and just more powerful.
Okay. Looking
You
forward to
just
it.
can't drink as much, like the recovery for fucking like hangovers.
You can't drink as much, but you can buy more drinks.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
recovery is just slower. But fuck, to bring it back on track, we got a fucking great show for you guys tonight. We're gonna recap some of the games that happened last night, and we're excited to have a special guest, Moosey, Season 4 champion, Rewind League 1 champ, and we're gonna grill him with some fucking tough questions.
Yes, sir.
I think to start it off, we recap the SBC match. They shit stomp 3-0. Next match.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's
bad,
like-
not a bad way to run it down.
They should
Like, it's
stop.
honestly what happened. There's not much to talk about. They shit stomped them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There isn't anything more to it.
I think everyone got stomped last night, even off stream. Rip Legion just totally got stomped 3-0. They didn't have Boomer, and it's all downhill from there. And MILF Hunters 3-0 Roni Nips. I'm not surprised.
No Hunters. Oh, did I did?
And
Who did MILF Hunters bring in this season?
They brought
Bendy.
I know it was supposed to be Boozies.
Yeah, it was.
Bendy Coon.
Yeah, it ended up being Bendy.
Bendy. He's the CCL guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Okay.
He's okay.
He's
pretty good.
I chow.
Boomer dropped 40 on his forehead. So
I have chowed and I would.
Let's go,
chow
Boomer.
he lost. He dropped 40.
I don't care.
but-
Listen, as long as you look good while you're doing it, bro, it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
Ripped Legion lost. Boomer won that night. I'm gonna keep it entirely on.
Spoken like a main AR.
That's the only way I can put
Yeah.
that.
And the defending champs BSGC had a bye week, but they've had some roster changes. They need you, Moosey. You're only 2-2.
Yeah, walk me through the roster changes. What's going on with my crew?
I think
A whole lot.
A whole lot. I think Cookie doesn't play the game anymore, so I believe.
Oh, he was our heart and soul.
I think.
Yeah,
that-
Cookie just he just called out one day and he was like, I can't play anymore. And then that like, I got Utopian told me that he was just like, Cookie just can't play anymore. And we were like, oh, okay.
So I think it's James.
Yeah, my speculation is that he moved somewhere, like to maybe visiting his parents, and he doesn't have his gaming PC with him.
That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, but I would
yeah.
say so. Like they did that, and they hit us up like 2 days before roster lock, and they were like, "We're fucked," and we were like, "We can give you guys a little bit of help." Like,
Yeah.
like that fucking sucks.
So
Yeah, that's tough.
do you know who you do know who replaced him, right?
Scab?
No, Scap
Nope.
was on the bench for 1 week, and he's like,
Yo.
"Fuck this game." So they picked
Yep.
up the Chad.
Oh, really?
They picked up
Scap
the
is
Chad
gone after
to
that?
cover Scap, but you would never guess who's the starter now, and I'm not even bullshit.
Is Caleb still playing?
Yep, Caleb's still
Caleb's
playing.
still
So it's
playing.
supposed to be
Yeah, okay,
James,
okay.
Speedy, Caleb, and
It's fucking
So,
Lubert.
Oh, a Louis? I saw some rumblings of him in the chat or something, but he's blocked for me on Discord, so I can't really see what he's saying.
Louis vlogs.
Yeah.
That's good shit. Yep.
Oh well, Louis.
is their replacement.
This is how you find out that Moosey fucking hates you, and he hopes that you stop playing COD.
I don't think this
There's
is
still
how we
beef,
found
bro.
out.
There's
still
still
beef, bro.
beef.
Oh,
Damn.
there's tea. We need to spill that. Go ahead. Let's hear. What's the
Oh, that's-
beef?
Honestly, like I'm pretty far removed from it now. Like I haven't even really thought about all that stuff in a while, but like just an ungrateful little twerp, you know? I guess that's the best way to describe it.
Damn.
I mean, deep down he's a good kid. He knows that, but I don't know. At one point I remember arguing on Discord for like, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes with him. And then I just looked myself in the mirror and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? This guy's an idiot. I'm just like, all right, I'm moving on, bro.
Oh man.
See, that's
You
a
hear
good
that,
realization to have.
That you're not even.
Yeah,
worth
maybe
the
one day he'll
fucking
learn to play. Maybe one day he'll learn how to play COD. I tried my best.
time.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Give it to him. Yo,
Yeah.
but before we gloss over what happened last night, one shot and Ripped Legion, Drafty threw up 16-2 against them in a search and destroy.
Yeah, I believe 8 of those kills were Tom Resent.
Tom was 0 and I think Tom. I can go look. I know Tom didn't have the best of a night last night. To quote Tom, he said, "I took pictures even though I didn't want to." And then as he DM'd me, he goes, "We missed you. I take that back. I missed you last night." And I was like,
Aw.
"All right."
Damn.
That's so
Get a
fucking
room.
adorable.
It was.
So
it was
Drafty is like Swag Check's new crackhead team.
Yeah, Drafty Swag. Fuck.
Yeah, I got it right here.
It's Drafty Swag. Mischief has played a couple
is
times.
it Joe? Was it some kid? No, let me look. I gotta look at this.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah, Joe
knows,
knows.
Sleep,
knows.
and Sensei.
Yeah,
Sleep.
since
Joe knows and Sleep
And
is the guy I was trying to think of.
Mischief's around there as well.
Yeah, Mischief comes in every once in a while. He does pretty good too. Yeah, I was trying to think.
Vinny's on the roster, but I don't think he's ever spawned in.
Sleep was the one I was
Yeah,
thinking
this
of. Oh, is he
Drafty kid,
really?
is he like
Yeah, I don't
16 or
think so.
something, right? He's like one of those.
He's like, dude, he's like 12, I think.
He's
Some shit like
12?
that. Some shit like that.
Jesus.
He's not even in high school.
What?
No, dude, he's like little.
No
he's
lie.
like
No,
young
he's
as fuck.
he's
Like,
a literal child.
no, he's like I think he's 13 years old if I was informed correctly.
So he's like
Oh,
Scap
Jesus
from
Christ.
before.
I'm getting to the point where I'm more than doubles people's ages, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Well,
Like,
retired.
fuck. Who bought that
Yeah.
man the game? That shit's rated M. The hell?
No, yeah, that's their new crackhead team. Obviously Killa funded guy. One of the best GMs. It's where Oz learned his path. That guy started that shit.
That guy's still got the eye for the talent. Like, where the fuck does
Dude,
find
he
it?
does.
Where the fuck does he find these fucking kids?
That guy is keen.
He's like prospects of the future. Like, my lord.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're right. They're talking on that search though. Drafty was 16-2, and Tom was 0-8, unfortunately. But he did have a diffuse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he did something.
Yeah.
He did one thing.
Is
No,
Drafty the KD leader in the league right now?
Yes, by a long fucking shot.
Of people who have actually played.
Yeah, I'm sure he played like every game, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, so I asked that because technically Sensei is actually,
Yeah, but Sensei played like one game and
yeah.
he played the Roni Nips or something, so it doesn't count.
Usually the way that I count that is playing at least 2 games or 3 now that we're later in the season, that you've played at least 3 games. Like full series. So yeah, it would be Drafty at a 1.86.
What the fuck?
And obviously after last night, it's going to be higher. And then even after the rescheduled matches that we have to get pictures for and shit, and get the stats for, it'll change after that too. So right now I will say these are 2 weeks old because we had 3 reschedules, and I haven't updated it from last night's games. But yeah, as of the most recent stats that I had, he was the KD leader. Although people were still close. Mischief was 1.75. I think that Morph is pretty high. Yeah, Morph has a 1.65. People are close, but he has it by a good grasp.
Who's the fucking...
God damn, y'all are sexy. I'm just looking at y'all's pics right now. My goodness, that's Boomer. What's up, man? And then this is Tmorgg on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Sorry, 2 PC setups are fucking hard, and I can't see and talk at this.
Setup?
Yeah, so my webcam goes to my streaming PC, which is over here, but I'm on Discord on the. Yeah, it's complicated.
I got you.
Damn. So then we had Alley Cats versus Vibe, and that was much more of a series, honestly.
Yeah.
A little bit of controversy there, and
not controversy.
No,
It's
not
crybaby cheese.
Yeah, Morph got pissed off that Corey was chill. That's all that happened. Morph, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Morph was upset that Curry subbed in for Vibe, replacing Shoku, but Cover said it was cool, so he can't be pissed off. Cover's their team captain. He allowed it. It's there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Morph was just upset that he lost. I'm gonna keep it real.
That was the that was the map or the series that they wanted to play on Cold War as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's also talk about that. We got a message inside of one of our staff chats last night saying, breaking news, Alley Cats vs. Vibe may have turned into a Cold War best of 5 S&D chow. And then, very promptly, I look at it, and I'm on my break at work, and I say, I can't deal with that right now, and I go and put my apron back on. And then later I check it again, and I see Oz in there, and he's like, fuck off, that's not happening.
Oz, you hate Cold War, bro.
No, we're gonna no. Boomer brings up good points. If you want Cold War,
I talked about it on stream last night too. Sorry, go ahead, Oz. I talked about it on stream what they.
That's
could
why
have
there's
done
Rewind
instead of
League,
just...
and obviously we're not done this season yet, but I'm very certainly 99.9% sure we're gonna do fucking Cold War. So I know everyone wants Cold War.
Oh shit!
But Rewind League is always here to be the off-season shit until we get to the new game. So we just got to finish MW2 and everyone will get their fucking Cold War. I think we have enough time to do a regular season and shit.
I officially unretire.
Fucking merchant is back.
But we got a long ways to go just because our last week of the season, week 9, is July 31st. We still have playoffs.
Yeah,
we're still thinking double a limb, but we'll make shit work. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Boomer.
we still have a while to go because we still want to. And yeah, obviously talking about we want to do Cold War, and we've been talking. We might want to do a couple things to change it up. Not just do the same old bland Cold War. But that being said, it also might not be a full How long are our seasons right now?
Well, it depends on the team. This season's long because we had 9 teams. We had 10, which fucked it because we couldn't do pool play. That's why we got this. Yeah. I don't know what this is.
Fucking
Is this-
schlog.
Is it technically
like- Round robin, baby.
Yeah, it's round robin,
Yeah.
right? Because we're all playing each other once. and
The
then we go
last
in-
place team doesn't make playoffs.
Okay, so yeah, but it's round robin with the one
Shitters.
player cut off. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go into Cold War next season, and they want to run it, and we're just like, no, you can't do that. Like we're on an MW2 league. Like
They wanted to play 5
they wanted
SNDs.
to play a Cold War best of 5 SND chow last night,
What
and it
the
was like,
fuck?
yeah.
That would have been hella fun, but I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah, so it would have been hella fun. And on stream last night, I joined the call right after I got off work, and I was like, "You guys told him to fuck off, right?" And then they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "If anything, you should have talked to us, and we could have like made something happen where we like overthrow the stream, and then it gets cut to Cold War, and it's like a whole like bit that we do where it like somehow we're playing on Cold War now instead of just, oh hey, guess what, we're playing Cold War tonight."
Yeah.
So I was like, if you want to do that, like fucking hit us up, like. We do a lot of bullshit here, you know, we're not against that, but like don't just be like, hey, by the way, we're playing Cold War tonight. That's how you get told no.
And also, like, I don't know if it runs that deep, but they were the number 5 and number 6 team, and like, there's some decent like seeding implications, like with their match. Like, it was a pretty serious Modern Warfare 2 match. You know?
Yeah, as far as like what decided shit, that actually was decent for the league as well. Like
Naughty, naughty.
it's different. It's like it's different if like Roni Nips and SBC like say, hey, chow me on Cold War.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yo,
just all
Diver
around,
Jim might actually
not a
shit
good-
on them in Cold War.
dude. He
You might.
Dude, the pedals might not work on Cold War. I don't know if it like transfers over.
My favorite YouTube video I have of Cold War is me and Jim's just like destroying a team on a 100-point comeback on raid. One of my favorite YouTube videos I have.
Oof.
That guy can ball.
Might have to run it back.
Yeah, you know who fucking sucks at that game though?
Who?
Fucking Sech and P. That guy stinks.
He's had his moments, but he can't guard me on the sub, and he knows that.
That guy can't guard anybody.
Fucked up.
Yeah, the smarter he gets, the worse he gets at COD. Like that's just how it is.
Guy's fucking awful.
He's losing all his info. He's having to put it in different sections. That's okay though. Like I keep on telling him, the second that he can like make my reaction speed quicker, like get in my brain and fuck with it, then like I'm happy. I don't care if he's playing COD with me anymore. But I really don't know. Satch is becoming a brain surgeon, and I've told him that he has to make my brain better. That's the only reasonable answer.
I mean,
That's a worthwhile.
Sign me
That's a
up,
worthwhile
dude.
investment.
Otherwise, all the dirt I have on him is getting out.
Hello?
So they
Jesus.
played a triple hotel last night, and the hard point was pretty good.
The hard point is pretty good. What was
Yeah,
that?
it-
well,
You're right. The first one, it was 200, 250, right? It was about
yeah,
that.
it really wasn't that close though. Like watching it, like I think we talked about it a little bit, but there for a little bit, Vibe like didn't score on like 3 hills
Oh.
when they were up like 120 points or something. Like
Yeah.
they were working on a 100-point club, and then got stopped at 248.
Yep, Vibe literally were like, they were so close to like absolutely shitting them, like winning by like a ton, and then like for 3 hills in a row, they like don't get a point, or it's like 2 or 3 hills they just don't score a single point on 248, and then they have to go to like Kitchen Hill, or not Kitchen, the Restaurant Hill, and then they finally get their fucking points.
Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like the hill popped on Restaurant, and there was just nobody from Alley Cats around to even contest it, so they just instantly got the 2 seconds and won. So it was a lot closer of a score than the game actually was, I feel like, because Vibe was kind of just pissing on them the whole time.
Yeah, from the bit that I did get to watch, like when I was going back, just looking through it, grabbing stats and shit, it was like, it didn't look close, just frankly. Like there was, for the majority of the game, they had like such a sizable lead.
Well, the Cats were gonna go for the fucking Neslo.
That's what they were wanting to
Well,
try.
they beat them in the S&D. They beat them pretty good in the control, and then they just got
Yeah.
fucking slammed in the game 5. Like Zenny took over.
Well, yeah, the control was pretty close though, wasn't it? Wasn't it 3-2?
Yeah.
I guess I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if
was
the
back and
rounds- I don't
forth.
know how. Yeah, I don't know how close the actual rounds were, but I know the score was 3-2 on it. But you're right. The that first S&D was pretty fucking dominant.
You guys
I
see my
didn't
tweet?
really
One of my most banger tweets ever, where I tweeted at Neslo and I said, "My favorite way to win is you." And he liked
Yeah.
it. He followed me after that. He's like, this guy is full of bangers. What can I say?
Hey, let's go.
Love the Neslo.
I know he's got to just be getting like if you just look at his mentions after like especially during the COD League, like whenever they're playing and shit, like he's probably just got like shitloads of mentions of people being like, yeah, they Neslo'd him, like all that shit. Like
I wonder if he
his
likes it
name
or
has just
not.
been
Like,
solidified.
is it good or bad to win via the
I think
Neslo?
it's pretty good.
I don't know. I feel like it's like iconic at this point. Like it's not bad. It's like damn, you kind of got shit on. Like you couldn't win an HP, damn. But at the same time, it's like fuck, you got him though.
Yeah.
Like, you
You got to win your searches, baby.
Yeah, you got shit something in the respawns, but still can't. hold
Sneak a
them.
respawn and then win both the searches.
I feel like it has its ups and downs. It's like getting full sailed. It's like damn, we were getting shit on, but then we won 6 rounds in a row. Same shit. It's like dude, we
Yeah.
almost lost the game. I don't know.
I'm
what
pretty sure
happened.
we hit a Neslo in season 4 in the regular season, and it felt pretty good. I'm not gonna
Yeah?
lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What it was wasn't it you, James, Speedy, and Cookie, right?
No, it was me, James, Wally, and Cookie. That was before we picked up Speedy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you guys got them on that. Then I'll be honest, I can see that happening. Like if
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
a
yeah.
decent respawn team, good on the HPs, yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, we blew both the hard points, but like, we just chalk it up to we didn't play one scrim together, so we didn't know how we like to play and stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
On to next week. Just run down those fucking previews. We got where are we at? Week 7. Roni Nips versus Alley Cats.
3-0 Alley Cats.
3-0 Roni Nips. They're the only people they've
Come
taken
on.
a map. Other than Causeway, they're the only people that they've taken a map on. They're back for revenge.
Well, I
Who's on
say
who?
3-0 Alley Cats because I've been
On the
saying
Roni Nips,
3-0
you
Roni
have
Nips, and they've been
Diver-
getting slammed.
Roni Nips, you have Diver Jim, Sputnik, Thumpa, 40 Neeners, Romegs, and
Okay,
Jibs.
so I don't
Yes, sir.
know whose out of game name is their in-game name
Yeah.
because those are not the names that we see on like the stream. The
Yeah.
actual players are like it's Thumpa, Diver Jim, Sputnik, God. Is Fentanyl Pack still playing?
I don't fucking know, man.
There's so many
Didn't
of them.
Box team with
Okay,
that guy before?
Listen, they could win any series just based on pure vibes.
they could.
You know?
Yes.
Let's just say I wanted to hold a grenade in with fentanyl packs.
Oh, you played with Fentanyl Packs?
Unfortunately, yes.
That's fucked up.
The guy was out of his fucking mind, higher than me off of something that wasn't the ganja.
It's fentanyl pack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on something heavy.
Something heavy.
Something heavy.
I'm
Listen,
gonna,
To each their own, bro. To each their own.
I'm not shaming him, but like the guy couldn't shoot back because of it. Jim was a vibe though.
Jim was a
Yes,
vibe.
sir.
Jim was a vibe. I
That's
fuck with
good,
Jim.
Are they all
Maybe I don't-
IRLs?
I've also
Yeah.
team.
I
I
think so.
think
Jim
so.
told me they're like high school buddies and stuff, so they're just all
That's
having
enough to
a
warm your
fucking-
heart.
that's all, they're having a good time, and that's all that fucking matters.
Yes,
Oh, no.
sir.
I was kind of going blank there. I don't know why I was like asking if Jim was a vibe. I got him in mix before. Preston, it was me, Preston, Jim, and that should have been the vibey squad ever. And then we got something happened. We got shut down by our fourth, but
Oof.
Oh,
We had a-
T. Who was
we
the
had a real-
fourth?
it was. Do you
Do I
remember-
know them?
Oh, you probably do.
Who's the fourth?
You remember
Olong
you
Johnson?
remember- No. Oh God, this
Was
was
it
well
Rat
after
Mario?
Olong. No, this was well after Olong. It was. You remember Derek?
Oh,
No.
oh, little brother.
Who, I'm trying to think. Is that Destin's little brother,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Derek is Destin's little brother. Derek started playing in the CRO when he was like 13 years old, but he was like an actual 13-year-old. And it
I
was
see.
me, Preston, Diver, Jim, and Derek, and it should have been like the vibiest squad ever. But we had Derek.
Was he cracked at least?
No.
We had
Not at
Derek.
all.
No. Damn.
Not even slightly.
Damn. That's
Wow,
You
tough.
hate to
Listen,
see
you,
it.
you can be, if you're 13, you have to be cracked. Like, you got to pick your struggle. You
You
can't
either-
be young and bad.
You either have to be cracked, so you either have to be like, like when Boomer entered, I wasn't great, but people didn't know how young I was, and they thought I was older, so that's fine. But like, if people know how young you are, you have
Yeah,
to be
35
cracked.
at the.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, like if people are gonna know that you're a teenager coming in, you got to be cracked because then they're gonna have connotations of you or like expectations.
Or be like hella mature. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess age doesn't matter that much, but if you're gonna act like super immature, you got to be cracked.
Yep. I feel like that's actually just kind of how it is in general, though. If you like, you'd be a fucking like 25-year-old playing COD, but like if you're not gonna be like a mature adult about shit, you have to be cracked at the game to back it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go 3-1, Alicast. I'm gonna give the S&D to Rony Nips.
Ooh.
3-0 Rony Nips.
Okay.
I mean, I co-sign it.
3-0.
Yeah.
Rony?
You're giving them the bad juju. I'm
3-0
trying
to 3-1.
to give them the
3-1?
reverse good juju.
You think you have like the
Reverse
caster
good
curse
GG.
box?
I'm going Alicast 3-0 to try and caster curse it.
I like that. That makes sense, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And then our first.
Alley Cats 3-0.
All right.
All right.
go.
Damn.
Caster curse.
Oh, I like it.
And then our first match on stream, One Shot versus the defending champs BSGC.
One shot versus ooh.
I got one shot.
Who's on One Shot?
Yep. One Shot.
Ooh.
You have
Drafty, Swag, and those
Swag
guys.
Check, Sleep, Joe Knows, Drafty, Sensei, Vinny, and Mischief.
It's kind of a toss who's gonna be playing though, just because they all do a lot of shit and like all those kids playing a lot of leagues and stuff. So it's like they kind of have like a different fourth or like different two people every single time.
Well,
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds like our team too.
Drafty and Swag have been consistently
It's,
there,
yeah, that's true.
and
There was
that's
one time
really
where
all you need.
Drafty was
Yeah.
about to not be. Well, I will say too, like in all fairness, their subs are good. Like all three of their other players who come in are good. So I mean, Sensei, Mischief, and fucking Sleep have all done well.
Yeah, no, that
Is that the
duo,
Mischief
though, is
we
the-
know and love?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that's like Boromir, Mischief. Yeah, that guy. That's actually his
Alright.
name on the stats because I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to spell Mischief. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm just a heads up. I'm podcasting the Roadie Nips versus Vibe game so I can get their stats for them. That way they have a codcaster for map 3, and Thumpa just stuck CRC batter for no reason. After pulling
Let's
out-
go.
After pulling out an MP7. the live comms to what's going on in that game. Sorry,
Yes,
that
sir.
caught me off guard. But yeah, I didn't know how to spell Mischief because he has like 2 E's or 2 I's or some shit. So I just put Boromir, and I was like, that makes sense.
Eh.
Anyway, yeah,
It
that,
works.
that seems pretty solid though. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I feel like, dude, PSG, like they're like
BSGC are
underdogs and
sitting
so
in the
random.
4 spot right now, and One Shot's at like the 3. So
They're so random right now with Chad and Louie, because like, I don't know.
it's James,
They-
Speedy, Louie, Utopian, Big Head,
Oh,
George,
wait.
the Chad.
You're right. James will probably be playing though. It'll probably be Louis starting and James playing. I think that team probably beats the S&D. I don't know. I think I'm gonna say 3-2 BSGC. I think that they're good. I think if they manage to get it to map 5, I think they win it. But I think just getting it there is gonna be tough.
How is Speedy doing this season?
Speedy, he's been doing good.
Okay.
He's like the statistical best on the team. I think.
Okay.
I'm trying
There's
to-
no
I-
speedy things.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's like, he has a 1.31. He's been like in and out of games. Like I don't think he's played all of them, but he's been doing good. He's been making plays and shit. He's definitely been like their X factor in the respawns. Like usually when they're winning a respawn dominantly, it's because he's performing.
I was gonna ask you, when you were calculating the stats for the overall, did you just average the 3 game types, or did you actually do the kills to deaths for each?
It's an actual Slayer because I haven't done. I've tried doing a math to calculate SND to be higher weighted, but in every way that I do it, there's a player that has like a crazy high or a crazy low KD.
The outliers,
Because-
yeah.
There's 1 or 2 players. Like last season, if I had done my like I have a weighted formula that I've used in the past to see. Like last season, Dak had like a 4 KD in SND, and he would have had a fucking crazy high KD off of that alone. It would have like shot him
Yeah.
to like the highest. So it's like, if everybody just did like in a certain.
Well, if you did
range,
like a 1.1 modifier, it probably wouldn't be that much.
it helps. I don't know. It's just kind of weird because I wanted to like actually make it
Yeah.
to where like it matters. You know, like the SND like really like it matters if I'm gonna weight it. But since I haven't, instead I just make it like a pure Slayer KD. This many kills to this many deaths. The ratio.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
That
that's
makes
also
sense.
why I have it split. That way you can actually see Like that's why I show.
But if you're
all
gonna make the
types.
kills matter more in S&D, are you gonna make the deaths matter more in S&D as well? If you were to do that.
Also, what I would do is if I weighted it, I would just make I would make the actual S&D KD like you'd have to do a ratio of like how much the S&D matters and then how much the HP and how much the control matters. It's like that's how you like have to ratio it. It's weird though. I don't know. I don't fully know how like the league does it, like how they do their KDs or like the other people who track stats, like how they do weighted. I don't know. I've tried.
Do
to
they do
a lot of
weighted in the
points.
league?
I'm pretty sure. I think they do. I could be
Okay.
wrong. But yeah, it's weird. So right now I just do like Slayer KD, like your pure number of kills to your pure number of deaths.
Yeah.
Because like,
I think that's what
like,
the
it's
league
like,
does too.
It's like tried and true. It's like that's not wrong. It might not be like the coolest way to do it, but it's not wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't know that much fucking math came into it. I thought it was just like, divide the top from the fucking bottom.
Well, so that's how it is if you do it the way I do it. It's just like you can do it differently if you want the stats to be different, kind of. Like, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that number shit.
There's some
bro.
fun stuff you can do too.
Yeah.
Except, wait, Boomer, I'll never forgive you, bro. When you just made up numbers for one of my KDs.
Wait,
It was like the whole team had like
Wait,
1
1
plus, and then I was the one guy who was. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't do the math that time. Someone did the math for me to try to make it quicker for me, and I trusted that they did it right.
Yo, my whole team had green. You know how when it's positive, it's green? And then mine was fucking red. I was doing so much dirty work that game, but I had a positive KD. I was like, I'm going to do the. I felt like I was frying at least a little bit, like not negative frying. You know what I mean? And then I checked the math, and you're fucking wrong, bro. My whole team was ragging me like, dude, how are you negative? Like, come on, bro.
Was that week 1? Or was that
No.
I can't remember. I can't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure it was grand finals or some shit. It was
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Someone did the math for me because like I was gonna do it the next day, and then someone was like, "No, you're good. I'll just do it for you real quick." And someone did it for me, and I was like, "Okay, I trust it." I was like, "You know what? Like it's simple math. It's easy to add up. Like I trust it." And then
That's what you get.
apparently it
Are
wasn't
you gonna
right.
are you gonna expose them, or do I
No,
have to
I'm
guess?
not gonna expose who did it.
Do I regularly say "fuck you" to this person?
That's the same
So
as
the
asking
entire
if you
CGI?
regularly know this person. Yeah. Like.
Oh man.
I've had like 5 different people over the course of CGI like do the math for me various times, and like it's been right 4 out of 5 times. And at that time it just wasn't.
You know, if you did the formula and just asked somebody to input, I'm sure it would be very hard to fuck up.
Well, so
Oh,
what
you are
What's it?
overestimating how smart some of
Well,
these people in this court are.
I actually like I built like a calculator that I use where it's like a little like program that I built myself, so I don't have to like keep on repeating math. And it's literally like it's like a dummy could use it. It literally says, "Give me all the player names." Okay, now give me their map 1 kills. Now give me their map 1 deaths, and then it just repeats for as many maps as it needs. But that being said, I fuck up all the time on that because I fat finger it, and then I'll look at it, and someone will have 500 deaths on something, and I'll be like, "That's wrong," and then I'll have to go and retype it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of room for error, but it's all human error. And I will say, if that,
Yeah.
like, this person didn't want.
Are
to
you
use
a
the
coder?
calculator- Yeah, that's how I made it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so you know how have you used GetGood before? Have you seen in their API how they're able to like take the text on the screen and convert it into like their own, I don't know, API. So it's like 280 versus 170, and it'll like be in GetGood like on the website. They probably do some sort of like simple computer vision thing that you could just like input a scoreboard or something and then just have it extract everything.
So I've seen someone actually working on that. There is like someone who's using it's using like one of the Chat GPT or an open source version of like a program of an AI similar to that. They're like trying to teach it to read a COD scoreboard, so then you can just give it and then it will print out the stats from that scoreboard. I don't know how developed it is. Last time I saw it, it was a couple months ago, and I've thought of similar things to that, but like it would definitely just be like if you had access to an open source version if you knew machine learning and you knew how to actually teach it, it would be very possible, because like literally you just have to give it like enough scoreboards to where and teach it like I don't know. It's hard to describe, but like it would just take a lot of work and it would take a lot of like certain resources. I've seen people like doing similar things though, and I do think soon like that's gonna be something that's just gonna be like available, like esports.
Yeah.
Esports,
I know there are things out there.
Yeah.
There are things out there, and obviously Get Good already uses it. So if you talk to Nate, I'm sure he'd like if you had any questions, he'd answer your questions. But it's pretty simple. It's just an image to text. So
Yeah. I would say yeah. The way they do it is definitely simple. I know that people are working on like some like crazy ones though. It'll be like fucking flying out everything.
yeah.
Fucking nerds.
All right. Wait. Hold on. Can I be back in like 20 seconds? I need to grab a drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go for it.
And we'll edit this out.
Yeah. Man, fuck that guy, right?
Vibe versus Rip Legion.
That probably won't be too bad of a series, but I think I gotta give it to Vibe. They seemed pretty good last night, and then if Zen plays half as well in the searches as he did last night, like I don't see how they lose that.
Wait, that was my team.
Yeah. Well,
He just said you're getting shit on,
Here's
Boomer.
some insider information. There will not be Shoku again. He is still in Nova Scotia.
Just bring Kirby. Just bring
Yeah,
Curry back, and that's
practice
3-0.
bullshit.
They have to play with Floof. I'm not allowing a Curry emergency sub.
I'm gonna go with 3-1 Rip Legion.
You go 3-1 Rip Legion. That's his political answer. I'm gonna go with 3-0 Rip. Key to success. I'm gonna make Dak lose full map 1. And then Zenny is going to get pissed off that Dak's losing full. And then I don't know who they're random for. And then obviously if they're losing full, Anderson's going to be losing full too. And then the fourth, I don't know who he's going to be. But at the end of the day, I know coming from it, I know that one out of 4, if the other 3 are losing full, it's pretty fucking hard to win a map. That's how we're going to win. I just have to make sure Tom doesn't lose full.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good
a
luck.
balancing act.
No, that's fine. But I'm also on the sub now, so I can control what's going on the sub, even if Tom's losing full. That's fine. Yeah, no. I picked 3-0. I picked 3-0 Ripped Legion.
I'm going 3-2. Whoever wins the game 5 round 11 1v1 between Zenny and Boomer.
And it's gonna be me and Zen versus each other.
And a 1v1.
We have snipes out, or what's up?
You're both gonna be out of
Nice.
ammo and looking for a gun and end up in a knife fight.
Yeah, knife fights. I liked it better when there were no knives and it was just fists.
There was no knife.
Yeah.
You could
Fight,
actually
man.
square up in mid map.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to BO3.
Real.
You can actually do that in Cold War too.
If you ban
Yeah,
all
I
the
guess you
pistols,
could.
right?
No, one of my homies like spawned in without a pistol somehow, bro. He just like had his fists. That's how he was running around the map.
Damn.
I know. I've seen people do that before, like when they like the bugs where you don't pick a class, but I've never seen anybody have it on their secondaries.
Yeah, he's just squaring up, man.
I think, doesn't it take like for fucking ever to punch someone nowadays though? Doesn't it take like 5 punches or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's stupid. But I'm pretty sure it's like you get like stunned or something, you know?
Yeah, like it throws you off. Like I think you like flinch up and shit. It's like it's something stupid.
Yeah, especially you hit him with that uppercut, you know?
And the last
only if we
stream
had-
game is Step Bro Esports versus MILF Hunters. I think that's a quick 3.
Yeah, Melf Hunters 3-0. Giants is gonna drop a 2.5 KD for the series.
Oh, is Giants him now?
No, but he's just gonna have a 2.5 KD for the series.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I didn't say he was gonna have a lot of kills. I just say he's gonna have a 2.5 KD.
I also think it's gonna be a 3-0. I almost wanted to pick a 3-1 just because like Vibe manages or not Vibe, Sepro manages to like worm their way into winning like an SMD. But I think it'll be 3-0.
But that new guy they picked up is actually pretty fucking nasty. He was on stream
Mixon,
on-
yeah, he's not bad. I don't know. He plays very plays weird, plays odd. Definitely threw me off at first.
They brought him
How
in
does he play,
late
bro?
last night, right?
Oh yeah, he was literally like the week before roster lock. Like he was not on the team. Like he was added to the team before rosters locked, but he didn't play until afterwards.
He was talking about he missed map 1.
Oh, did he last
Yeah.
night? I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
He did. Mills subbed in.
Mills subbed in and got leaked on.
Are you serious?
Kind of, yeah. The Superior Mills was on the map, bro. Windmills.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Dude was frying in that hydro too.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even see it. That being
Yeah.
said, Mills still did like second best on their team.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely like wasn't actually doing bad, but it was just a ritual killing for the side of Step Bro Esports. Like they were just getting slammed.
It was not pretty for them. They were the ones stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a turn of events. They flipped the script.
Well, now that all that formality is over, this is the real reason why Moosey's on the show.
Oh,
And
So it's not to talk shit about the league?
No, we want to know who's your least favorite teammate of all time.
Least favorite.
Who will you never team with again ever, under any circumstances?
be careful.
Well,
how you
Louis for
answer,
sure.
'cause I'm gonna
I was
Louis
like, I
for
think
sure.
we-
I
I
don't even
think we
have to
revealed
think
that early on.
twice. But like, he was my teammate for like a millisecond. Like, he couldn't make it through one scrim set, and then Stads put him down, and he never picked up MW2 until like just now. So, like, that's the easy answer. The hard answer.
be careful, because I will clickbait the title for this, like I did last week.
It's just in. Moosey hates Speedy.
Okay. Probably Fem. I don't know if you guys know who Fem is. Yeah,
I'm
so-
aware of the name. Yeah.
Yeah, so I teamed with him in Cold War. It was me, Ekash, Gother, and Fem. Fem was for sure the best person on the team. He was like really, really, really cracked, but way too immature and dumb. So like I decided after that, like I should not be teaming with people that are very young.
And was he also like 13?
Not my style. No, he was like 17 or 18 or something like that, but
Okay.
not mature at all, and couldn't handle losses or like even really talking to people conversationally. Like, I don't know. It was a weird situation. He was a good kid, but not my style.
Yeah.
But also Louis. So both of them
Well,
together,
yeah.
same thing. So Louis, I call actually Louis Fem Light.
Oh my god.
Because he's like just as immature and shit, but also like not even close to the skill level. So
Yeah, that's my bad,
Alright.
Louis.
Now the flip side. Who is your favorite teammate that you've ever teamed with?
ever.
Ever, yeah.
I mean, if we're going all the way back, some of my favorite teammates ever are Sean, Eddie, and Ryan. That was like a really, really long time ago. We were like a top page GB team when GBs actually mattered, like when the pros and stuff were on it. During OG MW2.
Oof.
And we got sponsored and all of that, and it was a good time. So they're really good. Brendan, he's one of my duos. Goosey is another really good teammate. I'm trying to think of like my favorite teammate. Teddy's got to be up there, bro. Like I hate to say it, but like he's got.
I was getting ready to ask, like, where's Teddy? Because I mean, that's your
Listen,
duo.
like he is my duo of recent years, but I'm like not the COD player that I used to be. I used to be much more cracked. But I will say Teddy is the most coachable person I've ever played with in my whole life. If I told him like, hey, you need to be doing more than this, he'd say bet and then incorporate it into his game and just become a monster. No backlash, no like, what do you mean, bro? Like none of that. It was like just straight up yes, and then he did it. So he's up there for sure. But I got to give it to my favorite team from way back in the day.
Fair enough.
That goes hard.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Yeah,
a good
actually, hold on. Listen to this fucking story. I got to say this on the podcast. This is a crazy story. Okay, so Eddie was he was on my team. I met him on the Game Battles forum a long time ago. Only OGs with like Hotbox will remember that. That's like how you met teammates a long time ago. So I started teaming with this guy. We were like 100-0 on the Game Battles ladder. It turns out he was a drug dealer in my town. So I ended up buying weed off him too. And we became pals. Like, yeah, I love that guy, man.
Hey.
Shout out Eddie.
That's fucking wild. How long were you playing with
Yeah.
him? I mean, you went 100-0,
He's really,
so a
really
fucking
good.
while.
He's the reason my comms are as good as they are now. I used to be like a mute, and he's like, bro, I'm gonna fucking drop you if you don't start talking more. So after that, I started talking, I guess.
He said no more pod either. I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
They're like smoking dirt, and you're fucking be dirty at Call of Duty. That's crazy.
He's fucking nasty, bro. Oh, but Sean, who I talked about before, he was a Halo 2 champion. So I don't know if you guys remember like old Halo 2 guys like Lunchbox. That's a
Yeah.
really old name. Okay. He teamed with Lunchbox. He had like hundreds of thousands of dollars of earnings when I started teaming with him.
Damn.
But like he wanted to transition into COD. So like I was his portal, I guess. Yeah, his in-game name was Ninja. And I remember I never saw what Sean looked like. We never met up IRL. But I remember when Ninja and Fortnite was popping off, I knew that he was like an old Halo pro, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait a fucking second, is that Sean? But obviously different person.
Yeah. That would have been fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's such like an underrated like side of like the Ninja's past. Like nobody really remembers him as like a
He was a
really mouthy Halo pro.
Halo pro. I mean, he was good too. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't like Ryan.
He was a
who
top 8 player for sure.
hit on. Yeah.
I think at his peak, he was really high, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
He
he
was
was
an
a
amazing
really,
player.
really good player, like during his peak.
He's crap.
Unlike Krim, who was only mid at Halo.
Yeah, Krim
Yeah.
was a Halo pro before he played COD in big quotations. Very big
But then just waltzes over and becomes like the
He
most
became Krimbot.
pro of all pros. Yeah.
Yeah, the big quotations. It's like at least like enable at least one event before he switched over, and like Formal, I think like he did decent at events, but he also went back. But Krim was very much like very big asterisk
Yeah.
Halo pro. He's competed in 2.
I wonder if Formal is better at COD or Halo. That's a good comparison. I don't
don't
know
know.
enough about Halo to answer that.
I don't know, dude. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
really.
either.
Obviously, when he used to play Halo, that was so long ago that it's hard to see. Like, there's probably such minimal, even like videos of him playing Halo back when he first played. Honestly, though, I would say he's probably better at Halo, seeing what we've seen him do in his like.
Well, his team
I
is
don't
also like cracked as fuck.
They are.
Yeah.
He himself.
But
is
he
crazy.
offers those intangibles too.
I don't know.
Like his
It's hard to
comms
say.
so good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
just common with the fattest lip in of all time. It's
And he
fucking-
enables-
Mhm.
he
One
enables
shot,
us
one shot.
just because like he puts in so much damage and plays so much more passive, while like Trippy and Lucid are so much more like absolutely cracked as fuck getting up in them. It's like he does so much that doesn't like. It's like obviously he's not the guy that's going 25-4 in a scrim set. I actually did see Lucid do that to someone sometime. That was fucking wild. But he's the guy that has 6k damage while their top player only has 7k, and it's like yeah, because I had 18 assists. I don't know. He's
Shit.
cracked as fuck. The only reason I think he might be
Yeah.
better at Halo is because he went over and immediately started frying. Meanwhile, he hasn't been like final form formal since like IW. Like that was the last time that he was like really fucking crazy.
He slowly started losing passion.
Yeah.
Although MW19, we got to kind of chalk that season for Matt individually because he wasn't in Texas,
That's
he
true.
was
he was in
in-
California. He was playing his entire.
in
season
California.
And also,
which was a mistake, I think. But it
yeah,
is what it is, I
it's,
guess.
it's like when Scump was in Cali for World War II. It's just like that's just like, especially back then when they were playing on consoles, that was just so fucked. Like obviously now there's like
Not
the LA
ideal.
teams and like they're like it's okay. Like yeah, they're on a little high ping, but like they still win their matches online. It's whatever. Well, not LAG.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
But yeah, back then it was definitely a lot more fucked to be over there, and it's like, and it's not like he was bad at that game either. Like they were winning events on LAN, and like he was doing fine. He just wasn't like final form. Like he wasn't like crazy.
Gotcha. Well, anyways, yeah, it's cool. Multi FPS champion, man. Wild.
FPS champion.
That'll be me one day.
Isn't that like Jacob in this court?
Oh, Jakey.
Yeah, Jakey. I was like, what the fuck is his gamer tag? I couldn't think of it.
What's his other ring? Like,
Halo.
what else did he win in? Oh, and Halo.
Halo
Yeah.
and COD. An
HRL
HRL win,
probably, yeah.
CRL win, yeah.
Damn.
He won in the CRL?
One time I think, yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you sure? I thought he did.
Did he? No, he won a tournament. I don't think he won a. He won a tournament with Box.
Maybe it was like mixed or something.
Yeah, I thought. He
Yeah, we won the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, we
Jake.
won.
Box.
Jakey, Box, and me.
Wasn't you?
We'll gloss over who really won that tournament.
Phantom Overlay won that tournament.
all I can tell you, I fucking lost that tournament because you guys chalked my mix season from that. Fucking still regret. I'm still pissed about that.
I didn't chalk a fucking thing.
You did. You should have not let him play. If he didn't play, I would have had a free platinum mixed ring when I was a solid gold player.
Yeah,
No
but
higher.
if he didn't play, I can't say that I'm undefeated against Shadow COD.
You're undefeated against Shadow. Who, what?
I'm undefeated against Shadow. I've never
You
lost
might-
to him.
You played him once.
Never
Crazy.
lost.
Damn.
I think I've only played Shadow once and I lost. I don't know if you guys, I had Tom and I had 357 Magnums, 357 Magnums, and his friend Woofy, and I lost to Shadow and Loki in mixed. That was fucking
Shit.
rough. That was fucking
one.
rough.
Damn. Johnny boy.
Moosey, so I
Yes,
want to
so-
know. Can you tell us what's this Shark Week Shane?
Yeah, so that's like my IGN for in real life, I guess.
Okay.
I normally, I mean, a lot of my friends do call me Moosey, but generally speaking, on my social medias and stuff, I don't go by Moosey. So that's like my in real life name.
Can you
that I
elaborate
use.
on
I
the Shark Week part?
I think that was
The
awesome.
Shark Week part.
Yeah, that was my question.
Okay.
It was more so of.
And people are like enthralled by it. Like
I
they
love
really
it.
like sink their fingers in there.
Does-
Like,
does
what's
Tmorgg-
going on with
Tmorgg,
the
do you know
Shark
what
Week?
the Shark Week Shane is?
No, I really
All right,
don't.
so perfect. Moosey can explain to him
Social
what that is.
media sensation. No, come on, guys. It's just I am a biologist. I really like sharks. Sharks are cool. I was born during Shark Week, so like, I don't know. It's just like it's fun. My birthday's during Shark Week.
Fucking cool.
I grew up in Massachusetts, so like that's where Jaws was filmed, for instance. Like that's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the shark neighborhood, so I guess just like a big part of the culture of where I grew up and where I was born and that sort of thing, and biology. I don't know.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That
It
makes
just
a
fucking
lot more
sounds
sense.
cool. Like
It-
it
no,
starts
it's-
with
no,
an
no.
S. Like fuck
No,
yeah,
it-
bro. You know what I mean?
It sounds really good. That being said, like the explanation behind it makes it like, okay, that's really cool. Like that's good. Like that's a good name right there.
There was a little bit of thought put into it, I guess.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just saying,
You know what?
born
I'm
during
a
Shark
fucking
Week,
moron.
like-
I did not interpret it like that.
yeah, I know you.
What did you
I
interpret it
know
as?
what
Oh,
you were thinking.
I actually thought what I thought it was. I didn't even think it was because of the sharks.
Yeah, I know.
Because of what?
Oz was not thinking of the Discovery Channel. That's
Yeah,
all
I thought you this was your page of you just like hunting down different like fucking moms every week and like fucking that Shark Week right there. I'm fucking Shane.
No!
That's why I was like,
Oh
yo,
my God,
That's why
okay.
I was like, that's why I love this.
Okay,
Holy
okay,
shit.
okay. So like for some, I'm not a big party guy, although when I party, I know how to party.
Come on.
And some of my boys came up to visit me, the 000 boys, and we just like had a for my age, my advanced age, we had a fucking bender like 4 days straight of just straight drinking, and I don't know. We went down to like a street that has a bunch of clubs on it and some bars and stuff, and we met some moms, and I don't know. We just started chatting and shit, and I posted one of those pictures with me and the hot moms on my threads as like my first thread, just as a joke.
Oh shit! Because you got me. I thought it was like a weekly. Like this week, I'm going here. I'm picking up these moms.
No,
It's just like-
no,
it's
no,
like a
no,
You're
no.
a
fucking-
I was just trolling the.
Oh, I don't
I was
know
just
that-
fucking trolling threads
That's
and
why I got
stuff.
hyped over it.
And,
I was like,
like-
holy shit, this guy's a fucking legend.
I met some hot moms where I'm trying to show them off, you know? Like, I'm at the age where moms are my target demographic, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, when I was like 16, moms were my target demographic.
Yeah, there you go. Mommy issues. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's just, being a teen mom was a common thing around where he grew up.
Oh, dead ass. No, like Oklahoma is like #1 in teen pregnancies in the state. If not, they're like
Oh,
number
hell yeah.
2.
And you're
Hell yeah.
responsible for
Top-
like
top 3,
45% of
baby.
them.
Yeah. Teamwork itself.
At least 4 that I know of.
Jeez.
Very good.
No, so who do you think is the easiest chow in the league, Moosey?
Easiest chow, like in terms of this league or the CDL?
in this league?
In
Like,
this
who do you-
league, this
who-
league.
whose gamer
I
tag do
want
you
slander.
see and you just fucking chow?
Oh, resent easily. I just see him on the map. I'm like, oh, I'm getting in this guy's head. Let's go.
Fuck you, Tom.
Bro.
No, I'm just kind of trolling. Tom is a really good player. I remember when I played him in Cold War, like he was actually doing his thing, but I still chow him with confidence, no doubt.
Oh, easily.
Tom traded his brainy for his gunny this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty cracked at MW2.
Oh, he's pretty fucking cracked. He does some crazy shit. Does some fucking stupid shit too. Sorry,
Hell yeah.
I've been playing with Tom since season 1, and it's like, so I can say this shit about him like very confidently. I also played with Tom in Cold War, and I can say confidently that he was a lot of a smarter player in Cold War.
Gotcha. He's been playing a lot of CS:GO. It's going to his head, bro.
No, he got dropped from his CS team, so hopefully, I thought it was gonna make him better at COD, but it hasn't yet.
Damn.
He got dropped.
Yeah, but I guess on that same note, also Fallen. I remember that son of a bitch
Oh.
shot my body in Cold War in kitchen, and then I remember I sat up in my chair. You could probably hear my chair creak up, and then I proceeded to kill him 8 times in a row and shoot his body every fucking single time.
That feels good. That
Hell
feels
yeah.
pretty good. Yo, honestly, Giants had one of those moments a couple weeks ago. I think it was when they were playing. I think it was when they played SBC. Like he shot bodies and teabagged like halfway through the first hard point, and like
Yeah,
he was
on the
continually
fortress.
doing that. Yeah,
He did that in
yeah.
the championship, and they won the first map, right? So he's probably feeling confident. And then
Nah,
we beat
they
them
got
like 4 games in a row.
they got pooped on.
Yeah,
I think if Giants
yeah.
didn't-
Shooting bodies. I know it's allowed in this league and shit, but like, freedom of choice is freedom of consequence. You know.
For real.
Love that. Put that on a t-shirt.
Wait, Moosey, I have to ask, do you say that you were born and raised in Massachusetts?
Not born and raised, just raised. I'm technically I'm Canadian, but I'm a dual citizen between the States and
Okay,
Canada.
I was about to be
So I was born in-
confused, 'cause I was so certain you were Canadian. And I just brushed over that, and I was like, "What the fuck? I've been lied to."
Well,
I was like,
I was born in Canada. I lived most of my life in the States, but like the last 10 years I've been in Canada doing school.
Okay.
So I'm like high key both.
okay, I had to ask that real quick because I just realized I was like that brushed over when you were talking about like where you were born and raised, and I was like, "Wait, but Moosey's Canadian." I was like, I was so confused. I was like,
Nah, North America is my oyster, bro.
okay.
I guess sans Mexico, but it is what it is.
We've had 2 Canadian guests. We'll get an American next week.
No, well,
Yeah,
no,
what's with this bias?
we have.
I'm the transition period.
Yeah. We've had 1.5 Canadian
Ah.
guests. We had half of an American guest. Now we get a full American guest next week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who's on next week?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Okay.
Keep with the
We're open
pattern.
to
We gotta have
suggestions.
Moosey.
They better
Wait,
fucking
no.
not be Canadian.
Now we just know they'll be American as well.
Yeah, fuck it, bring Graz in here.
He's Canadian.
Graz
He's more American than most
there is.
Americans. Graz is
That's
literally
facts.
built for Southern America.
That's facts. I mean, he's Albertan, which is basically the same as Texas.
Exactly. He's built for
Oh,
Southern
fair
America.
enough, fair enough. Yeah, Graz belongs here. Yeah.
Graz is Florida man and like not in his natural habitat. You put him in Florida,
Yo,
he'll thrive.
Did I tell you? I fucking partied with Trey Zero last week. Maybe not last weekend, the weekend before.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I told you guys that.
I saw
Damn,
your
you made him
picture. You were
retire?
Fucking hammered. That looked
What?
like a good
No,
time.
Yeah,
no,
you-
hell
you
no. But we
talked
partied
about
hard.
Oh, okay.
What?
Did you talk him into retiring? That was gonna ask the same thing.
No, hell no. I don't know. I was asking him questions like what his next moves are. I think he kind of knew for a while, probably.
Oh, I'd
Um,
imagine so. Because I mean, he wasn't really playing challengers or anything in the like when he got dropped, was he? Or not drop a bench on London?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see. I think he mentioned he played one event, did really well, like got second in a cup or something, but that was it.
Yeah, I always saw.
So-
Dude, I saw him fucking playing GTA roleplay the entire season.
Yeah.
Bench, so it's like, he's like, you got to think like, okay, he's not trying. Like, it doesn't seem like he's trying to get like put back on the starting spot. Like, someone might be up.
Yeah, who knows? I'm sure he was still trying, but this game is very hard to commit to, I bet, at a pro level. Like, imagine what we do, but like multiply that by like an intensity of like 10, and then every day 8 hours. It's like, oh my gosh, getting sound horde EQ'd the whole time.
I would hate to have to play this for my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would have been a hard fucking
I agree.
job.
But yeah, it was fucking fun to party with the COD Pro. We saw live music. We went clubbing. I saw him at an arcade bar. That's where we initially met up. But I also met Aether Turtle that night, so it was a really fun night. He lives in my town, but I haven't met him, even though we've like teamed together for so long.
Damn.
Is Aether still playing COD? I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I think he's like taking a step back, like video games wise, but I think I saw him streaming some MW2 the other day, so I don't know.
I gotcha. Bring me back to the old beginning of Vanguard days where all the Cold War people hadn't quit yet. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, the first season when I was with Utah.
Yep, That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Aether and Moosey inside 8s with Gother and Boozies. What a sight.
Yeah, my
Later,
sons.
gone.
Yep.
Yeah, so Moosey, what is your favorite COD?
My favorite COD of all time. I mean, it's hard not to say BO2 because that's the best COD of all time.
Come on.
The original MW2, although it's not a competitive masterpiece, like that was when I was the best competitively. So that has a special place in my heart, along with World at War. Between COD 4, World at War, like there was like a stretch of like 4 CODs where basically the maps were just excellent. Too bad Hardpoint didn't exist yet, or else they would be for sure the best CODs. But yeah, that whole era is like my bread and butter. I was really, really fucking good at MW3 as well. So you know what I heard the other day? They're making COD go on the Game Pass potentially, like all CODs.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, and I have access to all these old CODs, like I'm fucking running people's pockets on MW3. I'll tell you that right now. Cold War is probably a top 5 COD for me. But the only reason I play it and like it so much is it's the most recent Treyarch COD. That's competitive, I guess.
If BO4 on PC had aim assist, I'd be playing that shit every fucking day.
Fuck.
I didn't play Black Ops 4
It was fun
at all. So
It was
yeah,
very
that's what
fun.
everybody. That's what everybody, including my duo Goosey, tells me. But I don't fuck with 5v5 and I don't fuck with stims. So
That's fair. It is like looking at it like outside,
5v5
it's very weird.
5v5 isn't the problem. It's the specialists. Specialists and stims are what kept that game from being perfect. even
that
with
too.
5v5.
I fucking hate specialist, dog. Like, I don't want to get graph slammed. Like, I want somebody to fucking gun me like a real man. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't want this willy-nilly heat wave bullshit.
The only game that did specialists correctly was Infinite Warfare in terms of competitive.
They were pretty balanced.
Which I never even fucking put in that game. I only bought it for COD 4 remastered.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know
You missed out on a really fun jetpack game.
That
Oh,
game
fuck
was,
that, bro.
in my opinion, that was the best jetpack game because like there wasn't
Competitively,
competitively,
it
I
was the
should
best.
say, sorry. Because like you couldn't, there wasn't like cheesy wall running. Like there was wall running, but it wasn't cheese. But you still had freeform jetpack. It was a 3-gun meta that was solid. Maps were decent. All around that game was like pretty fucking fine. The specialists weren't busted either. They were all pretty balanced and had their own role. That game was very good competitively.
And
Yeah,
after the first major, you didn't get your specialists over time. You had to actually earn that shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, so I missed all the CODs from Black Ops 2, not including Black Ops 2. I played that, but up until Cold War, I didn't play any of those CODs. So, yeah.
Damn, so that's the
I played a little bit.
jetpack
Like,
era.
bro. Yeah, I do not fuck with jetpacks. I mean, I also went to college at that time, so it was like an easy transition for me just not to play that shit. But I remember like during World War II, like I'm fucking playing Fortnite, dog. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't playing World War II on USS Texas. Like get a fucking grip. Although some of the maps in that game were really good. I have to admit,
There
like
were
Ardene's
some
Forest
solid
CTF was really good. Like I think it was like
Boring
Saint
as fuck to
Marie.
watch, but you have to use your brain.
Yeah,
Competitively
London
good
Docks,
map.
obviously.
London Docks is a goated map.
What's the Saint Marie Dumont? That's the one with all the houses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's a very
really
solid
World
map.
War II is my favorite setting for sure. which is why I'm so disappointed I really didn't like Vanguard. I was really looking forward to that because the setting is so diverse. You have like snow maps, like urban maps, countryside, like I don't know. I just really enjoy that setting and the guns. I think the guns are really fucking cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably not going back to World War II, so
Probably not anytime soon, unfortunately. Lots of modern CODs within like the last like 30 years going backwards and forward, probably.
Yeah.
World War II will also be one of my favorite settings. World at War was my first COD that I ever played. I played it that was my first COD. I played it when I was like 4 years old, and it's one of my favorites. And I love
do you remember Upheaval?
Yeah.
Do you remember Upheaval? That's my favorite map of all time, bro. I think it's fucking elite, man.
If that game had Hardpoint and like was like a little modernized, that'd be such a solid game for everything.
Yeah, if the MP40 like didn't one shot as a headshot.
If that game was just like made just a little more modern, like they just fixed some things, oh, it'd be such a fun game.
Yeah, it's so good. I can't wait for them to put that shit back on the Game Pass.
Yeah, that shit. Like they just settled that court case like today or yesterday, right?
Yeah, and immediately Game Pass, baby. Bill Gates, baby.
Wasn't it like the European? It was for the European market. They couldn't decide whether or not it was because
I think I saw something where they were lumping US in with it.
Was it okay? I know that like the big court case. I thought it was like the whatever it is that deals with that in like Britain and all that was fighting against it because they were saying it was going to be like a monopoly on games almost. Like that's what they were trying to pretty much say. I thought the American one had already gotten settled for the most part, but like they couldn't fully do it. I'll be honest, that shit was gonna happen. I had no doubt that Microsoft was gonna acquire it. Like reality, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to buy that franchise. They've bought in other ones already. Like they bought Bethesda and ZeniMax. Like they've bought they own fucking Arcane. They own all those. Like there's so many ones that like they own already. I get Activision Blizzard's really fucking big, but like in reality, there's no reason why they shouldn't have been able to. I was very confident they were going to win that, and it was just a bunch of fucking legal shit they had.
It's great news for COD, I think. I think it's absolutely great news. We basically need some sort of shakeup.
I think it's good for the support of it in general, yeah, that someone else will be owning it. Regardless of what's going to happen, I think it'll change. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think in the next year we're going to see a fucking totally different game, because, like, obviously that's not going to happen, but I do think it'll change.
It'll take at least 1 or 2 cycles.
Yeah.
I think to really like get what we want. But what they just did, if the Game Pass rumors are true, I mean, that's a fucking huge step forward.
That is big.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely excited because we essentially, in my eyes, hit rock bottom as a COD community in terms of developer support and getting what we want out of games. So
there's no red dots.
It's only up from here, bro. Yeah, and fucking footsteps. Like, what's good, bro?
It's very hard to go down from where we're at. Like, I don't even know. Like, I hate saying that because obviously next year it's gonna be worse. I have no doubt. MW3 is gonna be worse.
it's gonna be worse.
Like, how can it not?
There's a clear linear trajectory. Like since I don't know, 10 years ago. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm just like, how are they going to make it worse, though? Genuinely. How the fuck are they going to make it worse? I don't know what they can do, but I know they're going to do it.
I mean, they've already incorporated Bloom to some degree, and they probably are going to bring it back. So
you're right. If they put Bloom back in, and then, like... God, I don't even know.
Well, there's already random recoil patterns, so... Which to some degree... Oh, a faster DTK. Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
it functions just like Bloom. At least in NW2. The random recoil in NW2 functions just like Bloom.
It kind of
Yeah. The one thing I do like about it, though, is I'm sure it's hard for people with Cronuses to navigate that. So it's like a built-in Cronus buffer. But other than that, like, I fucking hate that.
I mean, all you got to do is hip fire your Vaznev and you kind of just kill whatever's in front of you. Like, I don't know
when you're popping
what it
Deddy
is.
too, right? Like the Deddy cheese.
Oh my god, yeah.
Was
it Cold War where you could like hold the stun out and just run around like that, and you had like perfect accuracy?
It was a glitch in Cold War. You ran gung ho, and you could pull out a stun grenade and hold it, and then you would like have like wherever you're aiming was gonna hit. It was a bug in the game at first, so people were running around like Newtown with shotguns doing that. Just fucking.
Oh my god.
And they would. Hit, like,
I was gonna say I should try that in search, but they patched it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was fucking whack.
No, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes, and with Microsoft acquiring Activision and all that, and it's probably gonna be a year or two, like you were saying, before we even see any actual changes. We might get a perfect like alignment with COD 2024 being Black Ops 5 or Cold War 2, whatever Treyarch ends up doing. It might be like the perfect competitive storm come in. We get a shake up, get some people that actually care, maybe some more developer support, maybe. But
I'm really excited for like a finished Treyarch game though. Like we haven't had a finished Treyarch game since COD or Black Ops 4. That's a long time. Like Cold War, they did what they could in 6 months, but like that wasn't supposed to be their year.
Nope.
No.
So I'm excited.
That's what scares me about this next COD because it's Sledgehammer and they've had like exactly 6 months like since they announced that shit like today. So
well, since they announced,
Yeah.
but
Wait,
we'll see. Hopefully they do right after Vanguard. Bro.
Yeah, Sledgehammer's taking Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they like full on confirmed that. I no shit thought it was gonna be an Infinity Ward game because I assumed how the
back to
rumors
back.
it was, like, so how the rumors it was like a 2-year cycle for this game.
It's a continuation.
I assumed they were just going to split whatever the second year was going to be, and they were going to sell it as its own game. So it was going to be. I assumed it was no shit going to be like MW2 and MW3 back in the old days. How those games were like super fucking similar engine wise. Like they felt so similar playing them, but like the game itself was different. I assumed it was going to be just like that. So it was like it wasn't going to be a big deal for IW to develop 2 years in a row because they already had what they needed. Like that's
let's hope they pull on my fucking nostalgia strings at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was so disappointed they didn't bring back any of the classics. Not that they were good competitive maps. Trust me, I do not want to spawn in against somebody competitively on high rise hardpoint.
I would have played Rust S&D. I would have challenged buddy.
Oh my god, give me a break.
Boomer, are you unaware that Sledgehammer worked on the original NW3?
But they weren't the primary developer.
It was jointly developed.
I do know that's
just like this new game.
I do know they originally developed that they worked on that, because that's when they started working on shit. Just like how they also worked on Ghost, and then they made AW, like that was their game. But I just assumed that it wasn't going to be a sole Sledgehammer game or like a primary Sledgehammer game.
The ACR in that game has to be the sexiest gun of all time, right?
No.
Like just based on feel and sound, like that gun was so fucking good.
Enter the M8A1 from Black Ops 2.
No, but it didn't sound and feel as good. Like that ACR fucking hit, bro.
I
Hotbox, you disagree?
I disagree.
What do you like?
Really?
Me personally, I love me a fucking BO4 ICR sound.
That gun's little thud was so good.
It's so satisfying. It's impossible to miss. You have to try and miss with an ICR.
Listen, we got to do a bracket. We'll do a March Madness of sexy guns.
People's nostalgia is gonna cloud their judgment on what actually.
Oh, give me a break, bro. That ACR was so fucking good.
Yeah, listen to you. You only talk about old COD, you old fuck. You're stuck in the past.
Oh my god, you're older than me, bro. Get back to your roots.
And somehow I'm
Get
still
back
more
to your
cracked than
fucking
you.
roots.
That's insane. My roots are in jetpacks.
You're more cracked.
I didn't start playing COD until jetpacks. Like I
What?
dabbled. I played casual as fuck until jetpacks. I didn't start competing until jetpacks.
See, I thought you were saying that you played GBs on like SOCOM or something.
I played SOCOM, but I didn't compete in fucking COD until jetpacks.
Yeah, Hotbox played. He was on GBs, but not in the way that you would think he would. He described it.
What were you doing on GB, bro?
What's it called clan battles. SOCOM too. Like I was on the original game battles when it was SOCOM game battles.
Gotcha.
I wish I still had my fucking account. Actually,
yeah, dude, I had to pull some strings to get my shit back, man.
I don't got the connection to do that.
Yeah, somehow I do. I don't know.
Well, I guess.
I remember pleading with the GB admin. I was like, listen, this account hasn't been active in 10 years. I want my shit back. I will answer any fucking random question that you ask me, but I don't know any of my credit card information from 10 years ago. I'm sorry.
Get fucked.
Did you end up getting it back though?
Oh yeah, it worked.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Right, so you have what, like a 20-year-old fucking GB account now, like?
Yeah, 2009. That was when I made it.
Damn.
It's a flex.
Yeah, unfortunately, like all of my old records from a long time ago when I was competing the most in like MW2 and MW3, I have like thousands of GB matches, but they did like a reset on all of it, so none of that appears anymore, which is kind of sad.
Damn.
Tough.
It's
They
got to
probably
be on
did
a server somewhere.
Nah, they probably erased it. Who knows?
No, they probably, yeah, it was probably like they probably did changes on the website at one point, and they were just like, "Fuck it, why would we need all this?" And they just got rid of it on the accounts. 'Cause it's like there's no
Well,
need.
they used to have messages still there, and I remember as like my team's GM and player, obviously, but like I take care of a lot of the administrative stuff. I was like looking out for sponsors when I was like 16 or 17, barely know how to like speak English, written English, and I was texting all these sponsors like, listen, I want you to sponsor me. And I gave like all of these bullshit reasons why they should. And like, and my avatar was like some woman with like triple H
Yummy.
breasts, just like, I'm just like messaging all these companies like, it is in your best interest to sponsor me. Like, I will give you publicity. And I was like looking at all these messages. I'm just face bombing. I'm like, bruh, like at least you got some chutzpah, you know, like.
Dude, that's hilarious. They probably thought that like whoever the admin was just saw the tits in the profile picture and was like, "Ooh, whatever you want, man."
If I ever find that message, I'll send it to you guys. It's so fucking funny. It's like one of the top 10 funniest messages I've ever sent.
Listen, it's in your best interest to sponsor me.
Like some 16-year-old brat.
Damn.
Oh, my.
Listen, if they invested in esports back then, who knows where they'd be? You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Maybe if they got it in early, they could have like made a crazy return on investment. But that also that's a crazy fucking 15-year play right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how G Fuel did it, honestly. They just kind of rode the wave.
How long have they been around for?
Fucking long time.
Yeah.
Like at
My homie
least
Stainville made that shit, right?
thing.
What? D-Fuel?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I,
think he's
don't
part
really
of that
know their
team.
origin.
You guys know not Stainville, sorry, Foreplay. His duo.
Oh. He
Skylar
might have,
Johnson.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson.
Skylar Johnson.
That's awfully close to T-Fell. I'm actually not
Get him
sure.
in here.
I actually forget that that's T-Fell's last name. I just always called him Tyler Fellow.
Oh, really?
It's like
Oh, yeah.
I know Tom's last name, but his name is actually Tom Resent to me.
Yeah, well, his name is Tom Resnet, duh. What else would it be?
Tossing out federals out here.
Hey,
I
listen,
guess-
I'm a motherfucking trendsetter. Nobody called him Tom Resent until I started doing it.
Anybody have any more hard-hitting questions for Moosey here? Anything
Yeah,
you really
what's
wanna
your
try and
go-to
get
category
people
on the hub?
at? Oh, all right.
Ooh.
Category.
We couldn't ask.
What am I,
our
15,
last
bro?
guest. That's a good point.
What am I, 15? I don't go for the categories, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
you just go.
They come
you
to
just go
me.
So you just go to the first
he's
fucking
just scrolling.
the bro fucking one that's at the top of the front page.
No, listen, it knows what I like, bro. I don't have to like search it out. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
The algorithm goes crazy. Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, fuck it, dude. I'll let the AI jerk me off. I ain't scared.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the future.
I hope so.
Sign me
Goddamn.
up.
How less tired my arms would be. Fuck, I could be so much better at Call of Duty.
Yeah. Listen, all that wrist strain builds up.
Oh, 100%. My forearm is fucking massive, but my god, carpal tunnel is killing me. I flex both sides of my body, and it looks like I fucking injected, but there was a cutoff on one of them. God. I need something to help me so I can stop.
Well, I guess my
So,
final
okay.
question for Moosey is: did you get more enjoyment winning the CGI chip or the fucking
All right.
Rewind League chip? Which was more fun?
I mean, I wish there was better competition in the Black Ops 2 tournament because, like, I would have had a lot of fun on Black Ops 2, but we were just like walking through everybody. Like Caleb was like dropping like 4.5s. You know what I mean? Like he's just Pope at that game. So probably the MW2 season, although it pains me to say that because I love Black Ops 2 so much. I had a lot of fun on Black Ops 2 though, so it's really hard to differentiate, but we had like more ups and downs in the MW2 season, which made the finals so much sweeter. So especially after losing first map of that finals too, getting like teabagged and body shot and then just like bringing the rock back to the hoop, you know?
The greatest thing you fucking could have done was fucking bench Satch and P. That guy could not fucking guard me.
Yeah, you guys should never. That was a.
He didn't even know the map, bro. He's just walking in, like doing his thing. Like, yeah, hasn't played COD in months. Like, he's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll make it home for 9 o'clock."
He needs to give you guys more than a 0.6. That's all I can say. That was rough.
Yeah, but he did get that one crazy clip on Toby. Did you see that where he turned on him?
Are we rounding up? We're really rounding up, Wilmer. He had a 0.55 against me.
Is that what he had? Oh, I don't know. Dude,
I remember it vividly. I got the fucking screenshot ready to go anytime he opens his fat fucking mouth.
I'm probably.
What happened to you guys in playoffs? We were expecting to play you guys.
Team dispute. Tom got benched. Not my decision. Shit happens.
Damn,
the vibes.
Yeah, it was tough. They had to bench Preston, and then they benched Tom and brought Preston back in.
Turmoil.
Or you the Boston
Yeah,
Breach?
don't worry. We had that shit too. Don't worry.
Shit happens.
Fox, he had
Yes,
a
sir.
0.74 in the whole season, and that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, the whole season.
Yeah,
That's respectable. 0.74.
that's I for 2 games. I think he lost them both though.
Yeah, I remember having a conversation before with everybody. I was like, I think I should be on the sub tonight. And then we were shooting bots, and like Sachin in the bot lobby was fucking bringing it on the sub. So like we're like, all right, Sachin, bring out the sub. Let's see what happens. And then he proceeded to drop me a 5-5.
Yeah.
He wasted all his mojo.
Left it in the lobby.
He put it all on the table, bro.
There you have it. Thank you, Moosey, for joining the fucking show, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my pleasure.
We'll be back for next
That was fun,
week.
guys. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Easy. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and come over to the CGI League on Twitch. We are running that every single Monday at 8 Eastern. 9 Eastern.
And 10:30.
You're-
If you feel like it though.
And do what? I didn't catch that.
Oh, it said show up early if you feel like it though. Watch the old VODs. We'll
Yeah,
take those too.
Preferably.
Yeah. Check the link in the description if you want to go there, as well as the Twitter. It'll be down there.
Easy.
Yeah,
Last week's episode as
show
well.
up and support the boys.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if you guys ask for him enough, we can get Moosey to play in our league again sometime. Maybe.
Listen, if you guys are actually running back Cold War, I'll have to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Guy came in, played 2 seasons, won 2 seasons, and left. We can only hope.
No, technically, I played Cold War too. I played Cold War
Oh,
too.
did you? You play? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and then I got fucking horked on by Solium in the grand finals.
You hate to see it.
Sorry, Moose. You know, we were
Oh,
still
man.
new then. We had no idea what we're doing. We have no idea what we're doing now still.
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay. Keep moving forward, right?
Get it eventually.
Thank you again. We'll see you all next week.